Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Niners and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we don't like to throw around the word dynasty loosely, but for the Chiefs, it applies. I mean, they're looking for their third title now in 5 years.
And with the way this league is configured now, it absolutely applies. I think you're totally on target. Remember, they lost a Super Bowl in there too. So to be back for the fourth time in 5 years in today's NFL, that's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they were one of the heavy favorites to win the NFC, and they were able to get it done, and now they look for that elusive 6th Super Bowl title.
Remember, after going 5-0 in their first 5 appearances here, they've lost 2 straight. Super Bowl 47 to the Ravens in New Orleans and Super Bowl 54 to Kansas City in Miami. They'd love to start another streak like they had in the 80s when they won 4 Super Bowl titles.
The final act of the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas. We're off in Super Bowl 58. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
On first down, this is McCaffrey, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 22.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Wow, what a gutsy call. If you're the defense, opening drive, you just got the stop, or at least you think, and then boom, right back on the field for more.
It had to feel of something that they had planned for all week long. Hey, first drive of the game, let's be aggressive, let's go get them. And now defensively, they've got to be writing notes to themselves. In practice, work on fake punts right out of the gate because that was really unexpected.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
This is Jennings. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there, just like last play. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll run it now with Gray. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Richie James. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 42 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Purdy now to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 14-7 is the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced down the field. We have a guy open, swing it out to the back. Maybe you need to check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain 5. You're just trying to get 4 for first down. They're ahead of the chance now.
From the 47, 2nd and 5. Purdy from the gun. Taking it from his midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for today, and they'll wind up for first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting stayed in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Tapestry, if you will.
Ooh, I like
40 now. Here's second down and 3. Purdy sets up for again. Jones is his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game, and that's with some pretty good company. 17 guys that have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls. Only 3 have had a record number of 3 sacks in this game.
We've got a clear here. If he gets another one, everyone behaves nicely. We might just slow down for him. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Shotgun now with Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. The officials here game for a second. Looks like there's an injury chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now on the punt. There's a wire right there. It's a 2-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the ball. Maybe mix it up and now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but it wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they show me a reason to do so.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. He's tackling a yard short of the marker. Good game and 9 first down.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run is absolutely a textbook. I'm telling your partner now, they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking maybe taking it downfield.
Started at 2. Got a heavy amount of breathing room. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Shoot throw. Running in by Kelsey. Third down is the first down for the first down. And defensively, they were in zone breakers here. You have to be a little careful. You're losing against a good quarterback like he is to not take too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful how much time you're giving up. But I think it's a good thing to just about it. So maybe if you still want to play zone, get a little zone blitz game. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. That doesn't matter. You just change the front one and more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to run it down your field.
23 yards on the play.
So many times in my career, I've just talking about completions was a good thing. As long as we're there, catching the guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. It's been 50 running here as they take this across the field. And down to the 47. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We both know it's difficult. They made it look ever so out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball relatively easy.
So up on the inside Niner territory now. This is first and 10 at the 47. To throw with Mahomes. Open hand to Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Coaches always go about finding balance on offense. I'm being given much more balance in this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of stuff.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. He's just going to be stopped hold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring us second and 11.
Sometimes you just step back and marvel at what you can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that guy can wrap up the runner loss.
They go play fake. Mahomes Pacheco. And he's going to battle his way down right on that 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
That's good hard right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2, but a lot more pressure on that defense.
Two of their red zone trips so far. They come up empty on that. They look to reverse that trend now. Second and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown. He gets a save. Marquez Valdez again. They bring it in now with Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the first half of the Super Bowl. And out there for the score. A quick out there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, balls out of his hand. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Parker now ahead of the extra point. It's good. It is now 21-7. So that will be time to a 10-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting there. Now after the touchdown, here's Parker on the kick away. Taking it down the goal line. Escapes the defender. As he takes it near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call is 26. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. It's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right?
Much better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're going to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this running in the air. That's complete. It's Brandon Luke. That's good completion there for 7 yards. They're going to get it down.
They'd love to just drop back for a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But main goal, get a couple of first down, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense a chance to catch breath, to settle down, and relax a little bit after they escape the score.
Play action. Now here's Purdy throwing. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
So they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by a guy. At that time, there's not much of a way to get the ball there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. It's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. And a fair catch signal for one taking him about the 18-yard line. So change of possession here on the punt. And now they'll put the offense they take over. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Does this offense charge remember drive? One made it to the end zone. Drive 2 to the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3-3.
Yeah, you know, they took all week. This was the plan. This they wanted to execute. They really believe it would happen this positionally. I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say there's never a doubt in our minds we're going to be successful in this.
Now a throw here to the running back. Extra effort to the catch makes it good for gain 26 and also a first down.
That's a nice throw there. He's obviously feeling good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive here. He takes out one again, and they want him getting good yardage on first down right out the gate.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And it's straight to Pacheco. up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys in this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He'll roll his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of the Super Bowl. A reminder coming up in their mission. We'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from John Coach and the crew in Orlando for EA Sports halftime report. Nice pickup, 98 yards for the first down. Just need to get out of here. Second and 1. Throwing down now is Mahomes. That was the first down and pickup of 8.
We can capitalize on getting the ball positively on the open field. And I think in the second half, that needs to be the defense a little bit. You get the beginning game going back inside.
Meanwhile, Mahomes taken by Valdez Scantling. They'll go gain of 7, and it's second and out.
He's on defense, and you got to drag out on the primary call. You got to be really careful about how far you let the guy go, because he might want to just out coach.
Now check 3. And again, it's Mahomes. And he gets it inside 10 into the 9. The defense now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock out to 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here. It's on first and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown. Chiefs. This could get touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are feeling good to extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
They really have their way so far in the first half. They wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league. So they try their best to get one more. As they head into the half, they got it done.
Bunker on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. Take it about the 1. And makes it across the 20. This guy will set up shot at the 23-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be running into this situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3 score deficits waiting for the halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. First down, it's Purdy. He'll get this to McKinley at the end of the backfield. And he gets this to just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he timeouts.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and tried to get a nice play on the offense.
Purdy will set it for throwing here. And this one too low. Maybe a little more anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, they did because it wasn't his normal delivery. And I think he might have had It almost felt like you wanted to pull that one back.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads to a third three. Throwing here for Birdie. And then it's incomplete. They hold on to it. The nice play efficiency. Now it brings up fourth down.
These defense has certainly played well started in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few years so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Wisnowski on distance this way. A 45-yard, just 2 yards there on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining in the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line first and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And just a moment or two there, they do get it down. Now another timeout call by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. From up near the 40 now after the play to start. Here's another first and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. And it takes this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now they signal a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Second and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left sideline, falls incomplete.
This is part of what this guy got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're using him to make the impossible throws. Here Mahomes, those guys got nothing. So watch just get rid of it.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Motion in right is Rice. Here's a fake on the Jets. Who's going to inside with Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first on as they're able to get the third down conversion. So we bring halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coach at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, back to you in just a bit. First, welcome everyone downtown Orlando and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, second quarter touchdown passes and gives guys the lead at the intermission.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. It's taken at the goal line. And he may make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do pick back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers have double-digit lead in the fourth quarter and hold on. So plenty can still happen.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Here's the 10 in Kelsey. He'll go out here near midfield at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
We may be looking at the score, but this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think you keep taking their shots. They've seen blowing leads happen throughout this league. They don't want victory to it themselves.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes is going to throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he takes it inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement over the last 2 days.
When you have success on the call, the old cliche comes true. Playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So first and 10, and it's on this drive. There's going to be our second half blowout material. Right side is Kobe. And brought down at the corner inside 25. It's just his second catch of the game so far. This one moved to James. What was the discussion for halftime to try to slow down this offense? It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half is being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Office tablet because none of it is being there really locked in on offense.
That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. So a decent gain in there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed that you filed off.
They've got into a real rhythm. I thought they were going to keep going.
Well, they win the defense, but if that's your win, you're not going to do it very well down there.
So the line's been great. They've got a big lead, so give them that pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Because we rated their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their box so far.
The false start hurts them there a bit. Backs them up to second and 9. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This pass caught by Gray. He's taken down at the 12 now. They're scoring 8-2.
That was an okay hook there with this tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Here comes third down at 7. Mahomes now throw. They set up Gray. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
And when you're rolling the ball downfield really well, like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game, he's told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling that pressure from the defense, he just uses their aggressiveness against them.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They'll get a 2-2 there. Second and goal.
It's finally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of his team up, but then you get real trouble trying to get him down.
They're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. The line of scrimmage is at 7 now on second and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. This is caught. The catch goes for 6 yards, and now it's third and goal. They fake again. Now Mahomes. Pressure down he goes. To second and 10. Slipping into the backfield for the catch was open burst. Although they only had a yard to go, they bypassed the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think this is probably good scouting, understanding of their tendencies. If they take a shot, they take down the pressure and get to him.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butler on the Chiefs field goal. That takes a 27-yard attempt here. Butler's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but this back on third down pretty much put my mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. As it's a tough place on the field, they take a sack because as you just noted, it's a decision making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially go for it.
After the field goal, here's Parker to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get down shy of the 20. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. He'll get the hand up in the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Defense is always talking about having the right to rush that pass or third down. And the offensive line win first down, so they can set things up for themselves better.
Man, that wasn't helpful. They're going to get impact on first down. Second and 7. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. Pass the 25 to the 26. Gain 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Purdy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return, it's James. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, but and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. After this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Purdy now on 2nd down. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. But with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times, focusing on the running backs, and they were able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The ball back to the Chiefs, and Isaiah Pacheco, responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player is having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns. But all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. That is caught and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 92 yards rushing for him now. A big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Purdy. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. They'll swing this out to Tony. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here is 3rd and 5. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.